How we doing out there? I swear, some of you are a little bit bitter. How is this supposed to be my fault in the day? Alright, so first things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is SFEG Technology Screens, and soon we'll be launching the SFEG technology, which is the most advanced technology I feel in the world. So, we had someone comment, they were very bitter, I mean one person at that, but they were very bitter saying that no one is interested in our products anymore. Well, if that's the case, I wouldn't be getting orders. My company is in the process of being contracted, especially once this stuff basically gets ready to launch. So, yeah, we're not going to have a problem selling this stuff or anything we actually design. See, the problem you have is the industry. It doesn't make a difference if the person who don't like us says that no one will do business with us. Yeah, we're the ones that back our product at the end of the day. We're the ones that can do things that other screens can't do. Like, how many screens right now can go outside in direct sunlight? None of you can. You don't have that capability. See this technology right here? I could end your product line with this. It's not even done yet. You have nothing to compete with this thing. It goes outside. So, we don't even know right now if you guys are even going to get this thing. Because again, companies are more interested in this technology. There's an advertisement embedded into it that allows me to advertise, and we want to take it out. So, big companies like Versace, Gucci, BMW, name them, they can use this technology to advertise right through the windows. You don't have this type of technology yet. Right now, you guys are so stuck to a wall in a dark environment, and your stuff doesn't even work in there. Because we know, we tested it. It just doesn't work. So, for the person who made the comment, I feel sorry for you that you're full of so much hatred. And when you sit there and make a statement, we know this comes from the devil. When you sit there and make a statement that God, we don't support your company, we support God. Well, sad thing about it is God doesn't support hatred. And that's what you just displayed in your comment. By making a statement like that, you made a statement as in God doesn't. So, if God doesn't support our company, then you're saying the devil supports it? Well, if that's the case, there's no way in the world we would have the technology. That'd be virtually impossible. Because again, the devil curses, he doesn't bless. So everyone actually that follow the devil, their companies are not doing so well. We're the only ones for companies actually running with no problem whatsoever. Also, too, to state on that is, we're the only ones that are unbeatable right now. There's no one taking our technology. There's no company right now that can take anything we develop. Not one. So that speaks volumes right there. Another thing, too, on top of that is the fact that, like I said orders pushing through my account. And this technology right here is worth millions of dollars. I got people today that make beaucoup money, a lot of money. Got money, got a black yacht. You know how much money a black yacht cost? They're not cheap. He's one of my best friends. He's going to be pushing our technology. If that technology, as he said, produces on his yacht, and it does exactly what it does, we've shown our video demonstrations because he's never come over seen this thing yet, he's going to boost our company for us. So it doesn't really make a difference of your comments. People, at the end of the day, we know we get those little haters out there that are angry and bitter at the end of the day because you're mad because my product works, or maybe you're upset because I'm African American, because I've gotten that quite a few times because I'm African American and I developed this technology. There are people who don't like that. They think that black people are not smart enough to be to develop technology. I've seen a couple of racist people out there got mad at me because I'm black. You can't be a black man basically engineered this stuff, can you? Well, like I said, it came from God first. But that's your problem at the end of the day, not mine. So your comments are like the equivalence of basically throwing a wooden spear at an M1 tank. You wouldn't do any damage, would you? But if that tank were to swing that gun around and he were to blast it, you don't exist anymore. So, all you projection screen companies out there, you see this technology sitting in front of you? This technology, when it peaks at 100%, your effort to take this thing down will be like hitting a M1 tank with a spear. If we direct this thing in your direction, if I go past your store and I buy your stuff, I could end your entire product line outside at 12 o'clock in the afternoon at 300 lumens. Do you really want to go against that? I don't think you would. I can call it any company I want and no one will touch me. So for the customer who said that no one will touch it, I got companies right now. They're willing to spend a lot of money for our tech so they can advertise their logos for storefront windows. I got millionaires who want big screens set up in their environments, their backyards. You know, their dream would be to go outside and watch a football game outside on a 150-inch screen on a projector you paid under $200 for is the ultimate dream of any projector company or basically any customer. Because the biggest damage to your screen is sunlight. And sunlight will destroy your screen in a hot minute. And people are afraid to actually turn their lights on in their environment. Spend $3,000 for a projector and you're afraid to turn your lights on because your screen will wash out. That's going on right now. How many of you right now on YouTube got a nice projector? You can't turn your lights on because your screen will deteriorate. My customers don't have that issue. You see my customer demonstrations? They can go outside and play. See, there you go. So the people make those comments at the end of the day, you're bitter. You're bitter for two reasons. Either you're bitter because my product is better and I've beaten your product, or you're bitter because I'm African American, I'm black. You call it like it is. Let me see where I want to go with this. Apple logo screensaver. That's what you're mad about. The two things you're mad about. Either because I'm African American, and some people got upset with that because I'm black, they didn't like that or whatever. Or you're just bitter at the end of the day because I beat the living daylights out of your screen. Again, like I said, that's not my problem. That's your problem at the end of the day. Companies at the end of the day could not care less about your opinion at the end of the day. I'm sorry, but it's true. Investors could not care about your opinion at the end of the day. What they care about is that when they come down and see the technology, that it works. That's all that cares to them. As long as that technology is doing exactly as it does on camera, then that means that that's all they care about. So, these little petty opinions don't mean jack to me at the end of the day. I've been in business for a long time. I've met many of your kind. And each one of you have failed every single time. I've been doing this for 15 years. And you guys have showed me nothing. Nothing at all. Not a thing. Nothing. I've conquered companies I've conquered in the 15 years span line, all of you. Not one of you have nothing for me. As I said before, investors don't care about your comments. They don't care about your likes or dislikes. They don't care about that. You know what an investor cares about? When they come down to the office or when they come down to the showroom, that screen does exactly what it does on camera. That's all they care about. They couldn't care less about whether you say you like the screen or not. They don't care. All they care about is that thing works. And if it works, we make millions. And it does work. How many of you walked all over your city right now and produced a screen outside at 12 o'clock in the afternoon? How many right now? None of you. All right then. So with that being said, good luck with all that. When this screen keeps at 100%, well, you can challenge my screen out if you want. I'll take your company out real quick. I mean, I'm kind of bored right now. I'm kind of looking and itching to take out and wipe out an eBay listing. So, hey. Push the button, see what happens. I'm tired of crying so much. I never show anything. The same crybabies every single time. They'll never show me. All you gotta do is cry, 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 cry. It don't show me nothing at all. That Series C stuff, we ran over that stuff like it was nothing. Got all my money back. That's it. That's what you got. That's it. A guy walking around talking about some Series C bull crap, and we got him to give us back $1,900. No, sorry, Jamie did that to Jamie. $700 worth of orders. That's it. That's all you got. Man, that's pitiful. That's pretty sad. That's y'all. That was your hope at the end of the day. Now, for people who support our company, like our customers, you know, the people who basically support us, they're angry with them too because they're mad at them because they have amazing screens. How is this my fault? How is it my fault that the people that you support at the end of the day can't conjure up a decent product for you guys? How is it my fault? If you're mad at me, well, first of all, I didn't take your money. You're mad at me at the end of the day, but I didn't take your money. Your money got taken because you trusted in somebody that we told you at the end of the day couldn't back their product up. Horrible. So, you need to be mad that people rip you off. That's your problem, not mine. And you can't buy from us because we won't sell to you. So good luck on that. I don't know what you're going to do, but that's not my problem again. Or buy a TV. That'll work. I'm going to get out of 100 inches. It'll be expensive, but well, whatever. You ain't taking it outside, so good luck gaming on those things in the day. Nice screen burn at the end of the day. But other than that, it's not my problem. It's your problem. You believed in these companies. You went toward them. That's your fault. People spend $5,000 for a screen. We can easily take it out. That's pretty bad. I go to your forum sites and crush that stuff. I don't go to mine. Anyway, for those who support us, they are guaranteed to get product, to get screens far more advanced than everybody else. And those who don't support us, well, whatever you got at the end of the day that you feel that's better than our stuff, we'll just take it up. That's all. Now, let me repeat this again. Those who support us, they get the very best technology on the face of the planet. And those who don't, well, you get whatever that is out there that we could easily take out. And right now, I'm sitting here gaming on, I have an invisible technology screen. That's what invisible. It's my used to be a monitor. Got rid of my monitor for you haters out there. Got rid of my monitor and replaced it with an invisible screen. Isn't that beautiful? That technology can go outside. I can watch a movie with it outside. At 300 lumens, the same projector I can set up, go outside and do the same demonstration. Right out there. You can't do that. You'll have to spend tons of money for projectors, be stuck in dark environments, and calibrate machines that have like billions of colors attached to them. That's the world you're stuck in. That's not my problem. So, don't get angry at me because my stuff works. And if you feel, at the end of the day, that everything I said here is untrue, if you feel that the technology that we have here is not real, and you want to challenge Mr. Bird, you let me know, and I'll see you in court. That's all. And we can put some money up that we know that you can't pay back. That's all. Any one of you want to talk trash? Let's go to court right now. And I guarantee I'll rip $1 million out of you. Money you don't even possess at the end of the day. I had one person say, but you don't own that. It's not the fact that we don't own it. It's the fact that we could do this to you, not own it. That shows you how much confidence I have in my product over yours. Anybody willing to step and cross that line with us? Any big company, anybody wants to challenge if that technology doesn't work? I'm going to embarrass the daylights out of you in a courtroom. Can any one of you make that challenge? You better not, because we will step to that plate. So, with that being said, that's why you guys are so mad at the end of the day. Because every effort you tried, you failed now. That's why you're mad. That's why your little supporters are popping in and saying little things like, oh, I would never, we don't want your money. You know what you got at the end of the day. You got some overpriced TV in your home, or you've got some washed out gray or white projection screen. You're sitting in the dark. I know, I watch the demonstrations on these things. You don't have what my customers have. My customers sit outside and watch movies. You don't do that. You can't do your screen will wash out. That's what you're mad about. Because you don't have that technology. And you thought that the people that you relied in was going to be able to take us out. It didn't work, did it? Most are getting sued. A lot of them are going to jail. And their products, where does it come at? Jamie's website's not even here anymore. Not even there. My buddy actually owns this domain name. What are these right here? Beautiful flowers. Let's see. You don't have this technology, do you? Well, for our customers, they will have this technology. For you people, you won't have it at all, period. It's not for you. You're used to lower brand stuff. It's not for you. It's a technology not for you. This is only for my customers only. I engineered this stuff for my customers, not for those people at the end of the day that are bothered by because our technology is far more advanced and it makes you better. It's not for you. Let me see. As for the young lady who made the comment, let me explain something to you, madam. I put a light tone message next to your whatchamacallit. If you feel at any given day that you feel that my technology is fake, let's go to court. That's all. I don't think you would. Most people just talk a lot of trash. That's what y'all do, is just talk trash. We back up everything we do. So you would never want to go to court. And yeah, at the end of the day, chances are you probably got a white or gray screen or whatever in there, right? A little TV in there, whatever you got in there. That's coding technology. Coding. We should do some coding today. I'm gonna code it in the wall. I'm gonna do that server fight thing. That's pretty cool to watch that. Nice. Here's a soap set. What do y'all have anyway? Let me choose one. When we get the, I think we'll do it at 100%. At 100%, all demonstrations against our product will be done outside at 12 o'clock in the afternoon at 300 lumens against any screen. I told you we're building an arena in there. Every screen crush. When add your name, sorry about that, name, company name, and everything right next to the screen we take down. As for Jamie's paints, they're done. Oh, I knew I recognized that person from somewhere. That's one of his customers. That's one of his customers. No, let me explain something to you. Jamie ripped you off. I didn't rip you off. I just exposed that you got ripped off. That's basically about it. You have to take him to court. Oh, I forgot. You can't. You won't have any money out of him. He won't have any money when we get done with him. So I don't know what you're going to get, but you got ripped off by him. I recognize that person. That's one of his customers. Well, that sucks. That's not my problem with them. That's yours. That would be your problem. That's one of his customers. Let me see. I love having visible screens. I thought I'd do a video on this screen, show you what our customers get. Most of our technology is engineered already for companies. You're going to pay us millions of dollars for that tech. So while you guys sit there and cry and whine about my technology, this technology in the next couple of months will be actually be sending samples out because we just got our patent back. Oh, we didn't forget to tell you that, did you? Oh, our stuff is patent. Yeah, suck on that one. That's what I was waiting for. So now my technology is patent. Guess what? We start issuing out sample sheets to all the major companies. We're going to tie contracts with them. Of course I'm going to do business with major companies. What do you think I'm stupid? That is money. They'll have to bend over to our technology because their stuff no longer works anymore. We can take their stuff out. And you guys don't get master plans. Do you understand how they work at the end of the day? When we come out here and we tell you some stuff, we don't tell you everything. That means that Black Diamond and all those big companies at the end of the day, they'll have no choice but to sign on with us because our technology is far better. Our stuff can read outside. They can't. Yep. All right, let me see. Can we just go to the whatchamacallit and get it? It's easy to go there and get it. Let's go ahead and sit there back there and sit. Let's see what's there. Oh, I know it's under. I definitely know it's under. Go back. Let's see. Screen paint for newbies. Yeah, know to write a form for screen paint for newbie. He's a newbie. He doesn't know what he's doing. He knows 600 by 800 is 720p. That's 720p. How are you going to teach somebody something? You don't even know ambient projection technology. His customers, I guess they're upset. How about this? How about any one of Jamie's customers? So that if his product works, you meet us in court for $1 million. You'll come here. We'll send you a contract. You come here, you sign a contract, and you see us in court. Matter of fact, let's make it $5 million. You tell us that the paint you bought from him reads 100% contrast. It picks up in fully lit environments. It does the same thing our stuff does. That's what you're stating, right? How much money are you willing to put up? Put your house up. Put your house up. Put your car up. Put anything up. We'll take it. How much you're willing to bet? I bet none of you would step up to that challenge. Do I need to broadcast it on YouTube? I can put you on blast right now. I can literally put on YouTube challenging all his customers to challenge us in court. Because we'll crush him and we'll crush you at the same time. So how many people are willing right now to say that that product that he sold to you, not going to match Network Grade 773, which we know it is, not going to match the Apple Barrel paint, which we know it is, not going to be, it's going to make our product come up dark and unwatchable. How many people want to put that money up? How many? You can't do it. We even took that product outside, and this technology destroyed it. So, with the lawsuits and the amount of stuff that's coming toward him, you're not getting any money either way. So even if you do file a lawsuit to get your money, you're not getting anything. Because the first claim that pops up, that means it's going to put him on a radar. When it puts him on a radar, I mean, all those files that we put in against him, that means an ICE unit can pop up at his property and take him just like that, which means you won't get a dime. So he runs the risk of anyone reporting him right now. So how about you swing it toward ours and we take everything from you? How much you want to bet that that stuff that you just bought, the claim I made that it doesn't read contrast, doesn't read color, can't pull up in fully lit environments, definitely not a 2.0 game, and can't beat our product. You bring your screen in, I'll take a little bit of that black technology and I'll smear it in the middle of your screen and watch your screen disappear, and you'll owe me money. How many of y'all willing to bet on that product? I mean, if you got people that are going to come into my channel and back him, how much are you willing to back? How much money are you willing to put up? I guess none of you will step forward, will you? Because you know at the end of the day, that stuff is trash. And you know you got ripped off and you know you got scammed. And you're upset and angry with us because we outed you as reminding you how badly you got scammed. You have a $90, $85, $60 paint sitting on your wall. You could have literally did that for $11. Because that's what we made it out of, hobby paint. $11. And sent it to his front door, where the guy who claimed himself to be the best of the best couldn't even sign the document and take the paint and do it in a live testing. He sent it back to us. That's your product you had faith in at the end of the day, right? You guys were all talking all that trash about how his products are the best of the best. And now look at you. You got ripped off. Probably half of y'all probably painted over the screen, put a TV up there. I guarantee you did. So you're mad at me at the end of the day because you got outed. Well, if you want to be mad at me, let's take this to court. I don't got time for the YouTube nonsense. We'll take it to court. You come here, and we'll put up $1 million. How many of you willing to bet that one? None of you. And what are you crying about? It's your problem. You got ripped off. You know what you got to do. Go file a complaint against them. That's what you do. Can't file YouTube. Can't file a PayPal complaint because it's too old. They won't honor it. You'll have to go out and you have to file a small claim against them. Which means you'll have to come to his state to do it. See, I don't have to because I got a medical condition. I can't be on a plane, run the risk of being killed by a cabin pressurizing, which I had no idea that would happen, but it can happen. So, that makes me ineligible to fly. But, it does make it so they have to come see me. Now, if you have some kind of medical thing that got from a doctor says that you can't take a plane and fly over, then you're good. You can have them come to you. Some good candy. Sorry, I'm eating candy. But that's what you have to do. Other than that, you got ripped off. House paint. You literally get ripped off on house paint. You know, you can't give anybody advice about getting scammed. You got scammed. He ripped you guys off. He went and took your money, and he went golfing with it, went on vacation with it, spent your money. And he sold you black and white house paint. You're the laughing stock of the projector community. It got ripped you off. You can't buy our stuff. We don't want your money. I had a customer come to me one time and said, yeah, I bought Crow's product. And why are you calling us? Because I want something better. We don't want your money. You're not going to take my money. No, I'm not going to take your money. Bye. Have a nice day. We don't want it. Deal with the product you paid for. That's what you do. My customer is for those who believe in us. That's what our products are for. People support, people believe in my company. They get that technology. Those you don't, you get nothing from us. We don't want your money. I don't care how much money you make. We don't want it. I don't care if you say, well, I can help you. I don't care about your help at the end of the day. We don't need it. I don't care who you know, who you're connected to. We don't care. Our technology sells itself. We don't need you. We have a technology that reads out direct sunlight. You know how easy it is to sell that thing? So why in the world I need your help at the end of the day? What could you give to me at the end of the day? What could you possibly give to me? You need me at the end of the day. We don't need you. We don't want your money. We're good. You stuck with it. You made the decision. With that paint, you stay with that paint. And come to me to fix your problem. Now, if you're a victim, you got people out there who don't know. Buying up screen paint for the first time, they don't know. They get ripped off by Jamie. I got no problem helping you out. But those people who bragged and boast about his product being so superior and blah, blah, blah. And now you're sitting there, the guy even made the paint, can't even upload his own website. My buddy owns his domain name now. It's his trophy. Well, that's what you put faith in, right? That's what you got. Anyone mad at me at the day because you stuck on work. That sounds like a personal problem to me. This is Crow's products. Us. Blasting them all over the internet. Matching house paint. These are the videos he deleted off his account. Can't delete videos once we double. This stuff is everywhere. Not just YouTube. This stuff is everywhere. Forum sites, you name it, it's everywhere. Showing how many people got ripped off. The videos we just launched today on our channel, they went to the same places. They're all launched everywhere. You have a Google page designed for him. Showing how many people he's ripped off and stole from. Churches, schools, you name it, he ripped them off. And Jamie's page is not here. There's a page missing. You have a Facebook page up here? I had a Facebook page. Oh, it's not here. Somebody's erasing. Why are you erasing stuff, man? You can erase all you want, Jamie. You can erase your Facebook page. You can try to do down on your website. You can get rid of eBay listings. It's not going to stop what's coming at that door. You are already embedded in the system already. There's no place for you to go. And the more videos we put out, when those videos go out, they hit Google, just like that. See right here, look at this. Look how badly his screen popped up. That's a crying shame. On a 300 lumen projector, your screen paint don't read. I can't see how your customers how they bought into that mess. How did you guys buy into that mess? Literally, seriously, talking to Jamie's customers, how in the world did you buy that stuff? You didn't check for any testing? That stuff could have been everyday grade paint. I mean, literally, everyday grade paint would have had the same reaction. So you guys that were sitting back there, we copied your transcripts, which you said in the chats and stuff, talking to them. You said it's the best screen paint I've ever seen in my entire life. How you feel about that right now? The best of the best. How you feel about that? Don't get mad at me at them, It's not my problem. You guys sat out there and you boasted about this product being the best of the best. Best screen paint I've ever bought in my entire life. Sheep. You could have made it yourself. You literally could have made that stuff yourself. You wasted 95, 85, 65. Look, you spent that money. No, I didn't. I got that money back. I filed complaints against him. We got all that money back. Matter of fact, he gave us most of our money back. Couldn't back it up. And y'all had that stuff sitting in your wall. Your daughter comes or son comes downstairs with a gray hoodie, they could blend into your screen. My cat's blanket, one of them is better than that screen paint. Cat's blanket. Well, you proved something to Fernando at the end of the day. That some people here in this country, they're mindless. He could rip you off easily. You're easy there's a sucker born every day, that's what they call it. Well, in every place, in every country, you're going to have somebody that's going to be a sucker. And he proved at the end of the day that he made you guys suckers. He was able to take money out of you. He was able to go in there and take a cheap house paint that he mixed together with some black and white paint. I mean, you gotta look at the whole idea of it all. I mean, it's interesting. He went in and took a black and white paint, nothing special. He didn't put no special anything in it, just basically black and white. And he was able to go in with a high-powered, ultra-short-throw projector and do this demonstration in a dark environment and convince you guys to buy something that, again, he couldn't back up himself. You got to give him credit on that. I mean, it's sad. It's what's the word for it? It's sad. It's wrong, but he got you guys. He did. I would say he sold you a red wagon. He sold you the same wagon. He just painted a different colors. You got to think about that. That's how bad he got you guys. And his English isn't that good. I hear him talk on camera all the time. He doesn't speak a lot of big words at the end of the day. He was still able to get you guys. So you can't be that dumb. You really can't be. I mean, he's not on the level that we sit on, but he's not exactly what you would call dumb. Because he was able to get money out of you guys. And a lot of it. So he isn't exactly what you would call, like borderline retarded. He's not. He was smart enough to go in and figure out a way how to market a product to get your money without ever testing any of it. Can you imagine that? It's quite impressive when you kind of think about it. That's like everything on this planet, like every part I have in this machine behind me, in front of me, is tested. He was able to do this with zero testing. That's pretty bad how he got you guys. Did you see the testing on the Frankenstein? You saw how bad that stuff looked? And you guys bought that stuff. Yeah. It's kind of like, that's why they call Mexican Trump. Trump pretty much has a followers at the end of the day. They actually don't really label it too bright. And these people will support him regardless. They just will support him regardless. He could do the most craziest stuff you could possibly think of on the face of the planet. They will still support him. Until he stabs one of them in the back, and it's a different story. But other than that, they're still following. And you guys are the same way, but you're with Jamie, which they call Mexican Trump. It's the same thing at the end of the day. And think about that. He came out there and he took gray screen paint and used a high-powered machine that was calibrated in a dark environment, and he got you to buy a product from him that he did zero testing on. Literally had it in the description on his page, because you didn't hide it. It was right there. It said that if you open it up, you're stuck with it. If it lands on your property, you're stuck with it. Who the freak buys a product with an agreement like that? Can you imagine going out and buying a TV and it says, oh, if it lands on your property, you're stuck with it. You can never bring it back. Never bring it back. It has no guarantee whatsoever. Can't bring it back. Or if you open it, would you buy the TV? Of course you wouldn't, but you bought that paint. So that was the discussion we had in the room. Was, I'm sorry to put it this way. I do apologize. But there's no other way I can call this. There's no other way. The level of stupidity in this whole thing baffles me to the core on how many people bought that product. Now, mind you, we have way more sales than him, but at the end of the day, we can at least defend ourselves in court if it comes up. He can't even defend himself in court. He doesn't even have an act of God anywhere written on his specification sheet that would protect him against something. None of his stuff is insured. He has no licensing. You bought product from a person who doesn't even have a license to sell. So who are you mad at? You wouldn't be me at the end of the day, it would be you. Because you did you read the oh my God, the specification sheet. Did you read the specification sheet? It was like a speaking spell with a stutter problem. It was the most worst thing I've ever read through my time. Most of the time when I read through it, I thought literally I was having a stroke. You read through that and you still put a credit card through to buy that stuff? This is why people are laughing about this. They're laughing at the customers, they're laughing at all of y'all. He could have just put in a couple words like, it's paint, it's well, does well, good. And you guys would have bought it. Now, for those who are saying at the end of the day, well, you must, no, we make way more money than him. He sells a product for like $85. I got black. We don't get anything that sells for $85. My paints can go for $360, $500. My paints go for a lot. So no, two of his orders wouldn't even make anywhere near what our shipping cost more than basically what he pays for. As a matter of fact, yeah, my shipping cost literally costs more than his product costs. Because I spend somewhere between, let's see, mailers, depending if they're going overseas, are roughly between 70 to 120 and 30 if we're basically shipping out gallons, 2 gallons, that's what it would cost us. So yeah, my shipping cost would cost what you pay for your paint. And why do our customers spend $300 and $400 for our product so their stuff is tested? Because we can do stuff that your screen paint can't do. That's why. We can knock out certified. You can't knock out a $7,000 screen. You can't go near those things. A gunmetal screen will eat your stuff up. If you haven't already tested it, I think you should. And that stuff doesn't even work outside. It doesn't work in the projectors. It's pulling no contrast levels. You don't recolor correctly. It's a budget paint. It's not worth anything. That's why we get more money for our stuff. Our stuff is tested. But anyway, yeah, you bought that stuff. That's what baffles me, that you guys still went out and paid for that stuff. See, that's what it means at the end of the day. I'm pretty sure you didn't buy a house like you bought his paint, right? Or bought a car, or medication, or something, you would need at the end of the day that you should be doing some research on. I mean, you just don't randomly just compulse buy something, do you? Because that's pretty sad. Because that means if he was able to get you any scammer on the face of the planet, now it's going to be hunting to get you next. Because you're an easy target. And he's probably told people, oh yeah, they're sheep, they're easy targets. Oh, goodness. And y'all bought that stuff. There you go. Wow, look at that. That's pitiful. House paint. Actually, screen paint. In the dark and the lights. On a P2 projector at that. Well, that's basically about it, people. You know why he's off Facebook? Because he had a nerve to post to one of my sites, and we slandered it. We knocked the daylights out of him. So his videos we posted, yeah, they went everywhere. So now these people are tracking him down. There are a lot of people tracking him down about his paints. Not customers, people that are upset with him because they want their money. They're threatening lawsuits. So now he's cutting off everything, any possible way that anyone can pretty much get to him. But Fernando, remember, your address is sitting right up there at the what's it called? Secretary of State, whatever. It's right up. Your address is right there, and you're not going anywhere. You can't up and leave and get a place. You can't do that. Every place now, because Trump is in office, now, if it didn't require, it will now require you to have serious identification so you can get any one of those places. And where you're at right now, that's where you're going to be at until something comes there. You can't go anywhere. Just like you sat there and you faked the move. You sat there and said that you moved. Remember that whole thing? When we post that, because I can repost that too. We have that too. You claimed you moved and you left and all this stuff you said that went on. You remember? And you're at the same place. So if you got to lie about moving, that tells you at the door you have no place to go. And there are people now that want their money. We ain't the only one hunting Fernando. Fernando's been hunted by several people who want their money. So where's your whatchamacallit, man? It used to be up here. It was called something for newbies. I know that for a fact. It was called Crow Spring Paint for Newbies. It's got to be up here. I know it's got to be. I know you didn't delete this page. Where's my phone at? We're right here. Okay, we're doing a search for it. We can't find it. Well, it's got here somewhere. Let me go take another look again. It's got to be here. We're the only ones coming up. Did you get rid of your page? Let me see. That's us. That's us. That's us. And that's our technology right there. That says beating the crap out of your paint. How many times I beat the crap out of this guy's paint? It's not funny. This is us beating the crap out of your paint again. Gee whiz, please. Come on, man. Where you at? You're not up here. Did you disappear? Did you remove your page? Tell me why did you remove your page? Why? Now you removed your Facebook page. You got rid of that. Well, buddy, if you thought the pressure was bad for the last 2 days, we're just getting started on you. I got some more stuff I'll be posting tomorrow. Well, he called himself a professional in the business, so let's post the transcripts that we had back and forth with Fernando on his website. You'd be surprised how unprofessional this guy was. I mean, cursing, the screaming, the yelling, doxing people's addresses and all that stuff, which again is against the law. You know that, Fernando. That the crimes you committed here in the United States against the law. Oh, we're going to do that here. We're going to turn the floor into a fish. Oh, I can't wait to hook that up. That's going to be super cool. Oh, so that's how high the projector was sitting up to hit a 180-inch screen. I was wondering how far we had to have that thing. Oh, thing is up there. We got something in the ledge for that thing. Oh, what do we have that's going to hit an 180-inch screen floor? Oh, the desk. Because we're going to remove this pretty soon and put this over there. I'm going to start with that PC. I'm going to put it right there for the time being. I'm going to show that off. I'm doing the whole floor in liquid. That's so sick. And I'm going to keep scrolling all the way down the bottom. What do we have here? Oh, see you. See, you removed your page. I'm gonna get this to Matrix, see if Matrix can dig it up. It's gotta be on here somewhere. Oh, man. He removed his Facebook page. We know why he removed it. Yeah, he came and knocked on our door. Wrong door to knock on, man. Don't ever come to my forum site talking some trash in the day. We got out of bed. All those videos went to the forum site. There people know so much about you now, it's not even funny. They've been housing this page. Hope you can get rid of your YouTube channel. That ain't gonna help you. You get rid of your YouTube channel, that will help you. Facebook don't help you. Your address is there. We know where you're at. So you can get rid of all your social media. Then make a difference. We know where you're at. Yeah, he's running. That's exactly what he's doing, is running. This is what you get at the end of the day for basically challenging companies you can't back up against. Meanwhile, I'm doing this on future technology. Yeah, he ain't there. Let me see. Let me see if we can dig him up through Google. Google sometimes can dig this up faster than we can. Maybe if we put it here. Let me put down Facebook. He gotta be here somewhere. Let's see if Google dig it up. I know he got to be in there somewhere. That was his last stronghold. I think we do got it right here. We found it. There it is. I knew it had to be in here somewhere. Let me see. Bum, bum, bum. Let's go over here. This is supposed to be the website. That's the Hotmail. So let's go hit the Hotmail, see what we get. There's his page right there. Website. Let's go over to, let me see. Blah, blah, blah. I'm sitting there having a ball on new technology, doing this on new technology. And this is crazy. This is what I love about this. On new technology doing this. Let me see. I want to go to shorts. There we go. No, not that one. Where's the other one at? You know exactly who we are. Delete this. You know, from the door it was deleted. So don't delete it. So we come back and we know these are missing, he's hiding it. Leave him on there. This is you scamming people. If they go missing, then we know from the door you're trying to hide evidence. So these are the videos we shot of this product scamming people. Yeah, that's a little joke. Scam that church. On top of it, these screens are white. These are not in your screen. The projector's not. Oh my goodness. Projector is not even turned on. And if we use the screen is so freaking crystal clear. I don't even miss my monitor at all, period. I'm never going back to a monitor as long as I live. See, this is what I'm talking about. When you develop groundbreaking technology that you don't even have, you can replace. That's a blacklist. Oh, read the blacklist. I'm going to go back to that later on. But you can replace your monitors and TVs and stuff like that because you don't require, oh, this is it. This is the one right here. Definitely. That's what I meant. To delete any of these. Now, like I said, if you feel that what I'm posting here at the end of the day is incorrect, then you get a lawyer and you take me to court. That's what you do. Because you post something on my site that's incorrect, I'm definitely taking you to court. It's a joke. It's a house paint. Now, you want to challenge me in court, Fernando? Go get yourself a lawyer. You challenge me in court that everything that I'm saying here against your product, we're in the dark with this mess. It's false. If you're saying everything I'm saying here is false and your product works, you see me in court. I'm already taking you to court for making statements about my product. By the way, where's my black paint? Yeah, I thought not. It's my black paint. It's supposed to have my black paint. Fake paint. Wow, it shows all the people who supported this stuff. My goodness, man. These are the people who got scammed, that literally got scammed. Who supported that paint. It was right there. The tags are right there. The Cinemax mix, ooh, that's gonna be brutal. I gotta get a copy of this right here. There we go. Sheesh. This is gonna hurt. Looks amazing. Yeah, okay, sure. Looks amazing. Yeah, y'all don't know house paint from screen paint. Y'all got ripped off, another person. Any one of you guys, you customers over there who bought that mess, you want to challenge me in court for $1 million, you let me know. We'll see you in court. You want to challenge me, you want to back that product up, let me know. Jamie, if you feel at the end of the day that we're not basically telling the truth here, you meet me in court. Oh, we got to get that whatchamacallit. Where's the one where he stated? Oh, that's one with the customers all over it. The customers' screens that got ripped off on his product. Yeah, this is a video. It's brutal because this one shows his customers getting ripped off, their screens washing out. Got ripped off a lot of people. Let me see. Where's the blacklist at? We need the blacklist up. This is the famous blacklist. Get it up on this thing, your business is over. So we're gonna post this to your site, buddy. This is gonna go on everywhere today. I want people to see your activity. You'll get a chance to see all your videos, products missing, just about everything you could possibly think of. Did we post this blacklist to the site? I think we did. The sites have the blacklist on it. Yeah, that's our customers right there. Still my customers' work at the end of the day. And you got videos you cursing people out, all kinds of stuff ripping off customers. All this will be posted to your site now. Your eBay listing missing. Oh, most importantly, that video demonstration of the black and white paint mixture that you gave away for free. That'll be posted there too tomorrow. I'll let Matrix handle that part. And the copyright and scamming and stuff you were doing with those 3D printers, they need to know what they're dealing with in the day. You're a thief. And like I said, any one of your customers feel the need you want to contact Mr. Bird, and you feel you can back that product at 100%, we'll go to court. It'll cost you a lot of money, just so you know. You will be coming here to the state of Pennsylvania, going to court, and you're going to back up that product at the end of the day. You're going to make the claims that that product is more superior than our stuff over here, that you read 100% contrast, perfect color balance, and you can operate in fully lit environments. That's what you're going to back up. even outside. If you lose that claim in the day, what's going to happen is it's going to come out of your butt, which means I'm going to take your cars, your house, your business, banking accounts, income tax, check, and garnish your wages if you mess up. So the question is, how much are you willing to put on the line to back that product up 100%? How much faith do you have in it? I'm willing to bet right now, absolutely zero. Because you don't even trust the person who sold it to you right now. Mind you, you sent back your paint to us. That says a lot right there. This video, the customer's swing completely washing out. How much he was pushing the Metallica mix. He was pushing it, pushing it, pushing it, trying to get someone to buy that stuff. Fernando came in and blocked us. Don't worry, Fernando. Matrix has over 1,000 different accounts. He's a programmer. He's going to flood your page in about a minute from now. He's going to put the need to know, which means all the stuff that we have down to the time will flood pages now. Because people need to know the kind of person you are and how you were ripping people off. Now, as I said before, if you feel that anything I'm saying against you right now, right? Anything I'm saying against you right now is completely false, you have the right to take me to court and file for defamation against me. If everything I'm saying is not true. But the problem is everything I'm saying is true. That's the problem for you. That everything you said about you ripping customers off, that's a real customer, by the way, not made up, it's a real guy. Your paints match nothing more than house paint. We've done the test demonstrations there stuff. You got a free screen paint out there you make. That's you in the video, right? That's you in the video. That's your house, your apartment. That's the whole thing, right? Okay, then. You did touch your copyrights. We had a process server come to your door and put a letter in there. Of course, I sent that same picture email over to your landlord so you know that we've been to that address already. We had a process server there where you committing crimes in the apartment. And you did go and use a 3D printer, to unlawful use of a 3D printer, and stole from companies. Now, am I lying on any of this? Nope. So, with that being said, you can't get an attorney. So that means everything I said was true. So, everything we're putting out here is all you. Now, you going out there making statements that our products are dark, unwatchable, all this stuff for scammers and rip artists, well, that's what you're going to have to be to back up in court, if you get there. I always say if, as if Homeland Security or ICE, one of them don't pick him up. Because you're at the back in court. Until then, where's my black paint? Did I ever send you a certified letter for black paint? We never got it. Why are you sending me my black paint? Just the reason why I was hoping you'd be American citizens so badly. Because I wanted to get you in that courtroom where you can't run, you can't hide, and have my lawyer drill holes into you. Because I was going to ask you that question in court. Where is my black paint? What would you have said in court? Oh, man. I swear the opportunity. So many questions I have to get quiet. We would have, where we go? Where he go? He can't run. He's trapped in the courtroom with us. I'm going to answer all the questions that he dodged. But hey, everything happens for a reason. Now you'll be going someplace else. We'll never ever see you again. No one will ever see you again. No one. will ever see you ever again. So there's that. But I really would have liked if you were an American citizen. Because the things I wanted to make you watch you squirm while you're on that hard wooden chair, and mind you couldn't lie, you're under oath, that's a 7-year prison sentence. And knowing that you couldn't go anywhere, you couldn't do anything, you were trapped. Whatever. At least we know that you won't be there anymore. So if you sit there and saying all this stuff I put out here, all these videos are incorrect, don't get on YouTube, don't cry and whine about it. Get an attorney and come after me. That's what you do. And I bet you right now, your fans are telling you right now, oh, get a lawyer, come out, go get a lawyer. He can't get a lawyer. He did it. No. The reason why we keep asking you to get a lawyer is puts pressure on your customer fan base. Because they know that if we keep saying this, they're going to put pressure on you to get a lawyer. And you know you can't get a lawyer because you actually did this. So you're going to make your customer fan base, the last ones that actually believe in you, turn against you. Same tactics we used about the house paint. We tested the network grade 773. We said it matched his stuff. We put so much pressure on him that his fans got tired of hearing us saying it. And they started doing the test themselves to shut us up, to find out we were right. So now they put pressure on him. And he turned around and did the demonstration out of pressure. So that's the same thing we're doing now. We're putting pressure on you. Which means that if I'm wrong on this, it's simple, go get a lawyer. But you can't do that because you know we're right. Meanwhile, your fan base is pressuring you. They want you to get an attorney. Prove your product works. Can't prove your product works if it doesn't work. He got a hold of this guy. The guy won't remove the videos. Thank you. One of the customers, he tried to get him to remove the videos. He won't remove the video. He won't do it. But he did try to take out certain things out of the video that wouldn't link it to him. But too late on that. We got the actual video before you started having him tamper with it. And he didn't take out all of it because in the description comment, he does post you in there. I wouldn't have removed you. I would have kept you in there. But if I had sat there and painted that stuff on my wall and then turned around and that screen washed out that badly, no, I'm keeping it up there. And I'd have put it right up to the top. You're a scammer because that's what you did. You ripped them off. Tell me anybody in their right mind look at that screen and say, oh, that's an acceptable screen. It's a 4K projector. If 4K projectors are producing that type of image, which we know is not the projector, but they're doing that, what's the point of spending that kind of money? You get better off with a TV. Your cell phone produces better than that. You can get a Nokia and will produce better than that. That's the worst looking screen. That screen is absolutely horrible. And you took credit for that? The screen he had up there in the auditorium, or whatever that place was, in the school, whatever it was back there, those birds were completely washed out. That ocean was washed out. Everything was washed out in that image. And you got a nerve to put down a happy customer? Jeebus Louise, you're colorblind. You're definitely colorblind. You can chalk out being colorblind. All your customers are sitting in a dark GPS on the coffee table because they don't even know where it's at. It's so dark in there. Man, it's awful. I don't know Spanish, but I'll tell you one thing. I know some Spanish. I do know that. But I heard when he said unenjoyable, that doesn't sound like a happy customer to me. And since you put up there in your post, well, we can't give your money back. I'm sure you told him that. And you opened it up, so it's yours. That's what you probably told him. He could have took you to small claims court and sued you. You got to override your policy, and you got to override PayPal. I got to override all that. You could have took you to small claims court and you would have sued you. But most people don't know their rights. And the first thing they think is, okay, if I get a lawyer's going to cost me more than the $60 I just spent. You know, the filing fee is going to cost you $100. You go to small claims court, you don't have a lawyer. It's you. You ever watch Judge Judy at small claims court? That's what it is. You go in and argue your claim. He's going to back up that stuff works. That's the results he got out of it. And even the judge will look at that and say, that's not even worth the money. Only difference is $100 he spent, he's going to get that back because Jamie has to pay that back in court costs because he'll lose that automatically. But then he'll get an additional 10,000, maybe 8,000 or 12,000, depending on his state and small claims court. That's way more than that 60 bucks you just put money into, or $85. You get 10 grand at. That's why I said we're gonna make money on patrol. We're gonna sue you guys for $12,000 over here in Pennsylvania. We get 12 over here in Pennsylvania. We'll sue you and take it to court. We find you on your channel talking trash about us, saying stuff that we're scammers and little bars. We record your stuff. We're gonna send you a letter in the mail with a flash drive in it. That flash drive is gonna have you on video to show you at the end of the day. This is what we're gonna get you for $12,000. Now, if you got more than that, you want to brag, I'll take you to civil court. In civil court, I get 80 grand out of you to $100,000 out of you. You want to still bragging? I'll take you to federal court. I get $1 million out of you. Depends on how you want to step. We'll bring an attorney in for $1 million and get a nice cut. You get a nice cut. You won't get jack. But we are going to sue you if we find you. Now, if you delete the video and get rid of it, hey, kudos for you. We find it, no kudos for you. You're going to pay that money. And you will be flying here, which means you'll be spending God knows where it's going to cost you for airline tickets to come here at the end of the day just to get sued. And if you don't show up, you'll still get sued. You'll lose. So damn if you do, damn if you don't. You know, it's interesting. With the people I'm bringing on board to track these people down, they got little bets going on. Who can find who first? We even got a bonus where we can find that person the fastest. So, trust me, they'll find you. They'll dig you up. They'll figure out where you're at. When you start deleting all your social media sites and pages and all that stuff, they'll find you. They'll track you down. Sometimes they may post a reward for you. So you better be careful. If you're saying anything about my company, it's not true. If you get an envelope, it has a little something hard in it, that's that flash drive in there, showing you in there talking a whole lot of trash about my products. You're going to pay me. Anyway, as for these guys, they're going to pay me either way. This is a mess. This is a hot mess. Okay, look at the amazing. I don't know what's more impressive. The fact that I come on here and we back ourselves at 100%. We challenge you guys to sue us in court, but you know you can't. Or the fact that we get to do this on new technology that you can't even possess. Isn't it my floor? Isn't that gorgeous? Technology designed to absorb sunlight. And here we have it here in all possession. And you guys don't even have it yet. And there's some of these lights that are coming to have headaches. So my headaches are generating from my lights. 24,000. I spent 24,000 lumens in an environment for 1 year. I've been here for about 1 year. I'm surprised I'm not blind. My buddy was like, "You did what? You know how dangerous that is?" Yeah, it's a lot of light. And I absorbed in a ton of light. But at least we got our stuff tested. Even this stuff is tested outside. So yeah. All right. I did say about the SFEG. Look, it's right there and standing right in front of you. That's the technology right there, standing right in front of you. A 300 lumen projector, right here. I mean, I did basically say something about the body. It's right there. You got a chance to watch the entire display of why his screen sucks and why his customers can't back it up with a 10-foot pole, and they won't walk us into a courtroom because they're not dumb enough to do that. I mean, heck. I hate to put it this way, but you let a guy rip you off on a basic house paint. You literally could have did that yourself. Every time you walk to a Home Depot, any one of those paints would have did the same thing. That's what makes it so sad. Any one of those paints on that shelf, gray, would have did the exact same thing you just paid for. That's what makes it sad. Did he do any gray versus gray demonstrations? Oh, he did one. He did the network gray. Oh, sorry, two. The personal mix, he did that one too, right? They matched. Interesting, isn't that? Yeah. And then you want to challenge us in a courtroom? You really want to go to that road? Cost you more money. You'll get cooked in there, I guarantee you. Watch that turkey face to pop out of your shoulder. Boop, you're done. You'll get cooked in there. I definitely will cook you. But I think you're smarter than that. You might have been smart enough to not get duped into. You weren't smart enough to see this guy coming. He got you good. But don't be dumb enough to challenge us in a courtroom. I will shut that paint down in that environment. Crush you completely. You'll have to pay me. You think you got faith that paint could take on what we have in here? I'll throw you just like that. Don't do that to yourself. Be smarter this time around. This time around, go with that gut feeling that you have that tells you to just leave it be. That's what you go with right there. You should have did that with his paint, and you would have got ripped off. Imagine those people that were going to buy it and didn't buy it, and saw with that stuff. They're like, "We had to dodge that bullet." And right now, as we speak, I bet you Fernando is screaming to the roof right now. Fernando, again, don't scream on your YouTube channel. Get a lawyer, reach out to me. Sue me if I'm lying. Don't get mad about it. Go get a lawyer. How many times did I ask you to get a lawyer? Go get a lawyer. 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 How many times I got to tell you this? Go get a lawyer. And if you feel that everything I said is not true, everything I'm saying in my mouth is false, completely false, and you're innocent, get a lawyer. You can't. And you know what? You can't. You get all this stuff. Fake products, rip your customers off. It's a shame. Such a shame. Such a shame. You know that? Ugh. It's such a shame that you rip your customers off. You know the table is actually has a screen paint. These are the panels. Yep. The tables actually matching our panels. There used to be our panels, and I turned them to the tabletops. That's what I did with them. So this is all screen. Ugh. All right. I think I'm done with you today. There are other things I'm going to do. I'm done crushing you today. Tomorrow we'll start again. You have to get an attorney. You're going to point out an attorney for it? I can find one in California for you. Get an attorney and sue me in court if everything I said out of my mouth was a lie. For any one of his customers, if you believe that product is the best of the best, and you believe that you didn't get ripped off, and you stand behind it 100%, you get an attorney. You meet us down here in Pennsylvania. That's what you do. Oh, you don't need a lawyer. Sign our contract. That's what you got to do. I forgot. We can take the small claims court. Sign the contract. Or if we go with the contract, the other contract, that's going to cost you $1 million. You take one for a small claims court? What do you want to do? Either way you want to do it, we don't care. But you don't back it up. Because you know you got ripped off. You're mad enough at the end of the day that he did this to you. That's what you're mad about. Alright. I'm glad we had this chat. It's nice. It was fun. I'm going to get back over here. Some stuff over there. The time to be cuts. What happened to today? People made good products. I miss those days. I miss those days that people actually made good products. People didn't lie about the specification sheets. They actually sold good products, man. I miss those days, man. At least in the gray screen paint era, people didn't do that nonsense. I don't know what went on. Like, what the freak is going on with people today? Like, really? It's just so... I'll get this dark blue. It's just so freaking disturbing now that they do this. It's lie about everything. You know, man, in my era when we were doing creation, nobody did this nonsense. Nobody. Doxing addresses and stalking people. Nobody did this crap. Nobody used to do this nonsense. Make it fair that anybody else doing screen paint does not carry this activity. It's just those two people that do it, who sell screen paint. The other ones have people involved with. That's the kind of crowd they keep. But yeah, they're just those people, not the other people. They don't do that stuff. Just those people do that. Jamie, Fernando, and whatchamacallits taking pictures of us. We gonna see the daylights out of freaking Rogers for that mess. Yeah. So those particular people, those weirdos. But other than that, no, other people don't do that kind of stuff. They're professionals. They might not have me telling the full truth about their products. Yeah, I believe that, but they don't do that kind of nonsense. That would be just those weirdos. Paint for newbies. He's a noob himself. He didn't know 600 by 800 720p. Really? How do you not know? No, he is a noob. He sat there and said that 2 quarts of his paint. Oh, we're gonna post that tomorrow. I will definitely post that tomorrow. You said I lied on that, right? That's what you said. You said Fernando sat there and said I lied. You never said that, right? Okay, I got you. I got you. I got a post to him saying on his site, really saying that 2 quarts can make a 300-inch screen. Equivalents of 3 100-inch screens. Definitely want to put that in there. Let's call me a liar at the end of the day. That'd be you. Yeah. Jeez. Where do we want to go with our beautiful technology?
3 times points in social media ads. Turn clicks.
Now, is this technology we develop on the website? No. You gotta sign up for this. We're still getting that policy, and you have to sign up for this stuff. You can't get one of these. Because these things mainly toward companies. Mostly toward companies are going to be touching this stuff. But the customers, my fan base that want this stuff at the end of the day, you definitely have to have a sign up list. You gotta sign up for it. That's the only way you can get your hands on it. You have to sign up for it. You gotta put in an application to get that screen. We want to make it so it's exclusive technology. You can't just walk into any dealership and get it. You have to be approved for this technology. Don't worry, I love my customer fan base, I do, but we only make this exclusive. I want that somebody who has a screen can go, oh yes, I have this screen. It's exclusive. Exclusive technology. Yes. But it's only affordable technology at that, so it's not really like expensive or hard to get. You're just going to have to sign up to get one. That's all. That's all. Guess it would be hard to get it. It's a pretty rare limited edition like that. That'll come to the other screens. We've got some other screens coming that don't have that. But other than that, no, it'll be made so everybody can afford it. Like this right here being this is his website right here. Try to go to this website. It's this site can't be reached. But anyway, well, there's the blacklist right there. Maybe that open. Man, come on, Jamie. You gotta block your stuff, man. You're not gonna own up to your own responsibility. It's your stuff. You know it, right? So he tried to remove 3 of them already. Why would you try to remove something that clearly is your video? That's your customers. And you're gonna deny your own customers now. I told you, if you remove any one of those links that just hit your site a few minutes ago, that means you're denying your own customers. They did the video demonstrations for you. Now you're going to deny like you don't know them because your paint basically washed out on their screens. You're going to deny that black and white paint at the end of the day not being yours either. You're just denying all that, right? Let's get one with your voice on it. Because you're removing them, that means they fake. And if you're saying at the end of the day that what we're saying is a lie, then you should have a lawyer reaching out to me, right? Since there's no lawyer, that means at the end of the day that you feel that we must be right, right? If I slam into your car, I wreck your car, right? What are you going to do? You're going to get an attorney, right? You're going to sue me in court, right? Especially if I ran the light. If I ran the light and clearly saw me slam into your car, I'm in the wrong, right? So what person's going to sit there and a car is going to race past the light and slam your car and go, oh, I'm just going to let it go. I'm not going to bother suing them, you know. Nobody in their right mind's going to do that. Nobody. You got to pay for the damages of your vehicle. God knows if you have injuries or whatever, someone's got to pay for that. You didn't do anything wrong. So again, if you felt that I ran a red light and slammed into your vehicle, why would you not get a lawyer? Unless you were the one that went through the red light and slammed into my vehicle. Because people who hit other people don't want to get attorneys. They don't get anybody involved in this because they know they're guilty. That's why. There you go. That's why most people say, let's settle this. Let's see if we can settle this without going to court. Let me give you some money right now. But the problem is you can't pay us. You owe us too much money. You don't make enough money to pay the lawsuits we have coming your way. So, yeah. So let's see. Let's get a video with you speaking on it. I think it's in shorts, right? In shorts. Oh, that image is so washed out. It's making my screen look bad. That thing is so washed out. It's making my screen look bad. The video is the 421. You know why? Because this is sitting on one of our main sites that we have. We have the sites that this is connected to. That's why we put it in a link form. We have this link form. It's everywhere today. It's everywhere. It's at 60 sites right now in climbing. They're sharing the videos. So your customers getting ripped off. How badly your paints were coming up compared to the videos what you're showing on your channel right now. The videos you show on your Facebook paint don't look like this. Yeah, this one with him speaking. I'm taking this one, put this in. Now, any of these links go missing. Any of them go missing. Why in the world are you erasing links that have you in the videos doing this stuff to begin with? I'm posting the Network Grade 773s next. Those videos, that full video will go to your site over here. Why would you get rid of that? That's you in the video, right? First you're going to say you support your product, but you don't support your product. I guess you support it when your customers are giving you money, and when your customers are mad and get ripped off, now you don't support it anymore. It don't work that way. Now see, you can come to my site and say that I'm a scammer, but I can back that up, Jamie, 100%. 100%. You can't back up yourself. We don't have to say you're a scammer. We know you're a scammer. We have video evidence showing you're a scammer. Like the one with you wearing the red hoodie and matching house paint. Those will be the next ones to go in tomorrow. You can explain to your left, whatever's left of your followers, on that mess at the end of the day, because you deleted the videos. And I even have the video showing you deleting the video, and I'm posting that one too. Now, if you think I'm wasting my time here, Jamie, I get up early in the morning, I got a ton of videos I got done, I get my work done. I got time to come here and share a little time with you. You don't want my time at the end of the day. Trust me, you don't want my time. Next time you decide to come on and do something stupid, make sure that you can back it up. You know, interesting thing, they're going to see that up there, my name up there with the link, and they're going to think that's me posting something about my product. They're going to think it's me. And they're going to click on that and see you. Frankenstein Mix. And then for Universal Studios, who actually owns the name to the Frankenstein, we have not only your receipts claiming that you basically have used your name to make money, but we got you in a video claiming you said you're Frankenstein Mix. Did you not say that in the video? Which means you made money off that company without their permission. I'm shame these people got ripped off so badly. Yeah, it's disgusting, Jamie. If you feel that I'm wrong for what I'm doing here, all you got to do is you can get a lawyer and say, hey, this guy made false statements against me. Let me see. I should be able to find it up here. I gotta find it under, where's it at? Where's it at? Google, it'll be, Black and White House Paint Challenge. Yeah. So now we got you in a video claiming that the Frankenstein, which is a name you took from Universal Studio, is your mix. So we got you admitting that you basically used your name to make money, right? That's what you did. You used your name to make money. You didn't pay them out any of that money, did you? Not one red cent. What we got going on here? Let me see. Look at this right here. AI Overview says that Crow's Black and White House Paint Challenge refers to a controversial series of videos by YouTuber Crow11 who claimed to have a special formula for a black and white house paint. Yeah, it's right there already. Yeah. And there's the original video right there. That's the original video. Now, Jamie, you wouldn't post this video to your site, which we requested from you. We asked you to post this to your site, and you wouldn't do it. So I'm going to do it for you. It's your video. What are you mad about? Right there. That's you, right? All right. Got the Metallica mix right here, right? The one right here. Oh, I keep this out first. How to make it for free from Crow's video. That was him contacting me and cursing me out. After that, he said, "Oh, doing that notification in the background." That was him contacting me and cursing me out. Like I said, we don't got to make anything up or embellish anything because, again, that would get me in a lot of trouble. That would get me sued if I made any of this stuff up. This is your stuff. We got the window shut in the background. Yeah, window shut back here. Can you get a picture of this? Oh, I gotta save this. I need this from my archives. You got a freaking window shut in the background and everything. That's supposed to be anti-light projection. Okay. This is supposed to be competing against us? Window shut in the background? Come on, man. That is not. Come on, you should know better than that. Why do you always would you compete with a company at the end of the day that you know is going well? Send this over here. Try to make your products for free. But you don't even know anything about these videos. So like I said, you remove any of these videos, and it clearly shows that you don't want anyone to see it. Why would you want no one to see something that you did? We didn't have to make this stuff up. I ain't changed any of your videos. I just record them exactly as I saw them. They're called copies. So why would you get rid of something like that? And yes, I'm going to do a video and put you on blast. I'm going to let people know that we went to your Facebook page and we posted those videos that showing you ripping off your customers. And if you remove any of those links at all, period, clearly shows that you're guilty. You don't want anyone to know it. So don't remove them. You make sure they stay there. Anyone go missing, it's all documented for court. Now, if we made any of this stuff up, get a lawyer. As I said, get a lawyer, sue me in court. But we didn't make anything up. This is your stuff. This is how it works. Where is the Sherman-Williams? We got the Sherman-Williams over here. I want that Sherman-Williams too. Let's see. Sherman-Williams, Network Gray versus Crow's Paint. Well, you didn't get that. I'm not seeing it right there. Sherman-Williams versus the Cinemax Paint. Sherman-Williams versus Crow's Cinemax Paint. Right here. You're everywhere, man. Everywhere. You're posted everywhere. There's no place you can go. I got videos on you for days, man. Yeah. Run, scammer, run. You ain't no place you can go. Let's see. Oh, this is the one that was missing. This is one of the videos that went missing. This is one of the other ones. This is one he's actually talking in the video. We got him on this one. Oh, we definitely hitting this one up. That's one he's talking about. It's a yellowish tone. Okay, we got that one. Let me see. I want the other one too. I want the one in the red hood. That's the one that shows them actually showing receipts and everything. That's what we want. Let's see. Can we get that off the blacklist? Can we just take it off the blacklist? Yeah, we can get off the blacklist. Okay, we're in the blacklist. We take it off here. Which one was it? This one actually. Here it is. Yeah, that's it right there. Taking this one. This is the one that has the most hard-hitting evidence, the one he wants to disappear. This one shows him actually in the video with receipts matching a freaking house paint on a screen paint he called his elitist. Gee, let's talk about a car wreck with no mercy. Talk about a car wreck with no mercy. Look at it, says right here, even AI brings them up. YouTuber live. Typing it literally brings them up. YouTuber live is known for scamming customers by selling regular house paint. It's right there. Right there. Told you, man, we got AI. We got AI bringing you up everywhere, man. We got AI bringing them up everywhere. Look at this. Fernando got his full name in there. Basically, is accused of scamming his customers. Look at that. Sheesh, man. I told you. My search engine optimizer, man, that I hooked up here for connecting to here and here connects with the AI automatically. Counterfeiting, she was harassment, deleting videos, law enforcement reports. You think I'm joking on this? Look at this right here. It says right here, against him right here. They got them for consumer fraud, right here. Counterfeiting, harassment. Law enforcement is involved, reports, and local law enforcement activity. Yeah, ICE notifications, all that comes up. All that comes up. 3D printing, all that stuff comes up on. Yeah, he's been doing too much. And I told you, they've been putting reports in on him left and right. He's been doing a lot of criminal activity. And I said before, the stuff we got here is not even like stuff we're making up. This is actual stuff that he did. And this is stuff that I made up. I can go to jail for this. I can be sued for this. I lose my business and everything. No, this is stuff we actually caught him doing. Websites missing. It just goes on and on and on with this guy. It goes on and on how much this guy's been scamming people and ripping people off. It's a shame. Some people at the end of the day didn't deserve it because I said at the end of the day, they didn't know. They're just basically buying the screen paint, trying to buy screen paint, and they end up getting ripped off by this guy. But other people supported his shenanigans. They supported him 100% in what he was doing. Here it is right here. Oh, that's when he counterfeit, ain't it? Yeah. Pro 1176 counterfeiting with a 3D printer. Pro 1176 trademark violation and counterfeiting on a 3D printer. Exactly, they're talking. You want to say we made this up? Go ahead. Go tell the lawyer we made all that up. It's you in there. Every single one of them. That's you. There's your voice in every single one of them. In your face. And you ripping people off. I got a Spider-Man site that I'm connected to. Then I'm going to be going over there showing off you ripping off Stan Lee to a bunch of people over there. A bunch of them. I mean, thousands of them. We're going to be seeing this post today. Because you got to pay for that, man. Can't be ripping off Stan Lee. Can't be doing that nonsense at the end of the day. Don't pay for that. Can't be doing that kind of stuff. You know you was wrong. You know darn well you was wrong for ripping people off like that and making money off of them. Especially the late Stan Lee. You know better than that. You know, sound like you right to be doing all this stuff in the day. And y'all supported that nonsense. Y'all supported that nonsense. So Fernando, I'll be back here tomorrow. Look at this. Any of these links missing, and whatsoever, that just shows you at the end of the day that you are guilty. You're guilty of going in and doing it because you didn't have to doctor anything up. That's your stuff at the end of the day. It's you on video. It's you ripping off companies. It's you ripping off Stanley. All of it's in there. It's you committing all these crimes. It's right in there. We don't have to make anything up. Everything in there is legit. And this is the same stuff that I had to file with the police department on stuff that you were doing. It's all in there, it's all legit. So if any of that stuff goes missing, clearly shows that you got something to hide. Alright, making my last video for today, and it'll be about this on Facebook if you having something to hide. Because if you post something to my site, at the end of the day, we can go take it to court at the end of the day. It's not a problem for me to do so. You, on the other hand, can't back it up. Because we've requested our black paint, we've requested a lot of stuff from you, you can't do. You can't back it up. So, yeah, this is all proof. This is the same stuff. Like, let's say, if you're going to take me to court, you can't use any of that stuff. You know why? Because everything you said was a lie about us. That's why you can't back it up. That's why you can't get an attorney. But if I were going to use it against you in court, man, all this stuff is in the police records anyway. Everything in here we posted is in the police records. With my name and all the information for anybody to reach out to me at the end of the day. You can't do that. You have to hide behind fake accounts, fake emails, fake phone numbers, because you can't let anybody know that you're the one doing that dirt. Yeah, it's the difference between me and you. Ripping people off. This is a scam site he has here on Facebook. Just ripping people off. And I'm going to report your page on top of that. I'm going to show them the evidence we have against you on the stuff that you were doing with these products. Now you were ripping people off. You want to take me to court for that too? Get a lawyer. Scam, black and white house paint, all day long. House paint. All day long. And they're going to sit there and say, I don't steal from people. We got you in there saying right out of your mouth that you're probably, it's the Frankenstein mix, and you don't own the rights to the name Frankenstein. It's owned by Universal Studios. And you made money off their products. You didn't pay them any money at the end of the day for any of that. You didn't pay them any royalties out. But you made money off their name. You've been coming over just ripping off people left and right. The products that we tested under Crow projection screen paints are nothing more than just overglorified house paints that are overpriced. Get an attorney for that one too. That's why I'm recording all this. I want everybody to see exactly what we do here. We don't hide anything from them. That's not my thing. Pro 1176 products are nothing more than overhyped everyday house paint. Overhyped. Overhyped. Sniffer that between height and height. Overhyped. The music was hyped. Alright, that's how we get around that nonsense. Over height, everyday house paints. And could easily match cheaper over-the-counter house paints, even from Home Depot. Am I wrong about that one? Matter of fact, it's this way. Even can match over-the-counter paints, even from Sherman-Williams. No, we don't need you. We're good. We know this, and we know at the end of the day that you definitely know something, all right? Pro 1176 products are nothing more than overhyped everyday house paints, even matched, even matched, even matched, over the counter. Let's see. Demonstration. Sherman-Williams Network Gray 773. Should be 770. Nope, not 4. 3. 773. I mean, if I'm wrong, if I'm not telling the truth when I'm doing this, am I wrong here? Your product did match. Did you share this video on your website? Did you post this video on your Facebook page for other people to see this? No, you didn't. Why didn't you do it? Because you didn't want them to see it. That's why. Because you know if they saw it, they wouldn't buy your products. That's why. We have something called black versus black demonstration test. Are they on our website? Yeah, they are. Are they in our shopping carts? Yes, they are. They're on the web page? Yes, they are. Heck, we built an entire page for them. So why do we have these tests and you don't have those tests when they're not posted? Because you don't want people to know that your stuff is just everyday house paint. That's why. Take me to court on that too. Please do. I would look forward to see that one. If I'm wrong on all these things, as I said, take me to court. Let's get out of there. There we go, right there. Network Gray 773, right? That's you right there, buddy. If I'm wrong, that's not you in the video at all. That's not you posting the receipt. That's not you, right? None of this is you. And then we all must be stupid. Go in there. Demonstration live video of Crow 1176 matching Sherwin Network Gray. And please to share. There's the link right there for anybody to see it. Now, if it goes missing, then we know from the door. If you come in and say, oh, it never happened, then you're a liar. Because it did happen. We all saw it. You matched that penny. Get a lawyer. Anything you want to do at the end of the day, I guarantee you. We win it. We'll win it. You're going to come there and say, oh, I never matched any paint a day of my life. I mean, he's lying. Oh, come on, get real. Grow 1176 product or let's get this corrected here. Are nothing more than overhyped everyday house paints, even matched, over-the-counter house paints from Sherwin-Williams. Demonstration from Sherwin. There. Sherwin-Williams. Demonstration. In there, demonstration, live video of Crow. Demonstration of live video of Crow 1176 matching Sherwin-Williams Network Gray 773. On his YouTube channel. All right. Oh, James going there and blocking us again. He is blocking us again. Something went wrong. He tried to block us. Not a problem. I copied that video. So, this is what I gotta do. Let me see. Let's go over to... I think he tried to block us. Yep, he did try to block us. Man, this guy's pretentious. He's blocking us left and right. Alright, not a problem, dude. Not a problem indeed. Oh, he shut down his page. Jamie just shut down his page. Told you, scammer, man. Scammer. We got him live. He shut down his page. I told you. Big time scammer. Another one. Crow 1176 just shut down his page. Because we posted truth on his page. Truth that he was going in and ripping customers off left and right. That's what I tell you. We get this scammer every single time, man. Every single time we get this scammer. Every single time doing things he should not be doing. Look it up at the top. His page. I was wondering why the post wouldn't go through. Like, why is the post not going through? There right there. Crow 1176. This is his page on Facebook. He just shut it down. I told you he shut it down due to the fact that the information we were putting on his page clearly shows that this guy was ripping people off and scamming them. All right, let's go on into a video on this one right here, because we're definitely going to have this right here for sure. Dude, I basically copied that, so it'll go to another link on our page. Doesn't make a difference. But yeah, you're a scammer, dude. You're a straight cold stone scammer. And I catch you every single time on the dirt that you do. But don't worry, Mr. Fernando. I'm going to have you out of this country, because you need to leave. You've been doing so much troublemaking and stealing and robbing and ripping off from people. You know, you need to go. You definitely need to go. And we're going to want to remove you out of here, because you need to go. You've been doing way too much. in this country, and it's time for you to go. So yeah, he just removed his Facebook page just a few minutes ago. We're about to put that post in there. We got plenty of stuff on his page right now, but he went in and removed his page. I told you, he's known for doing this stuff. He's canceled out for YouTube videos. He's canceled out for his website. He's canceled out for his eBay accounts. He is a scammer. That's all he is. Whatever's in the dark comes out in the light. Everything we posted to the site, that's why we recorded it. So he can't come in and say, oh, we put a lot. No, we didn't. We put exactly what we have and filed against you with the police and FBI and so forth. That's the stuff that we posted on your site. Everything that was posted on your site was not embellished. Nothing, no lies were made at all whatsoever. That's why I recorded and documented everything right on this phone right here to show exactly the videos we put into your site. Those videos is you committing crimes. That's what it is. And you don't want more people to get out and find out you are committing more crimes on top of the crimes you are committing. So I'm going to basically document this. All right, we'll be back in. We'll talk about his website, well, and now Facebook page, removed off his page. Goodbye. I'm glad you left. I'm glad. The more we can get rid of you, the better. The more we can make sure your carbon print disappears, the happier I become. Because we can just get rid of you. Because, dude, you don't show any signs of trying to be a better person. You don't show any signs of this. You show nothing but signs of just doing more and more and more destructive stuff as you go along. We have sent this guy out cease and desist letters, whatever you want to call it, but that's what we sent them out to him to tell him to back it down. He don't care. Jamie does what he wants to do with them to go. Jimmy doesn't care about anybody else but himself. He doesn't care who he drags to the mud. That's it. So, buddy, let me explain something to you. Even if you try to retaliate, it won't do any good at the end of the day. That's why I got people monitoring your accounts at the end of the day. You already got enough problems coming your way. And anything you do is just more evidence we have against you. That's all. But the evidence we post on your site is what it is. We don't have to make anything up at all whatsoever. It is what it is. I'll be back.